So this is the sweet look first. I'm using the All Natural Face Vegan Eye Primer in Buff. Just apply this all over the entire lids, just to mattify the lids and neutralize it. And then I'm using the Three's Crowd, which is a taupey shimmery color from the limited edition Glamourdolleyes Valentines 2014 eyeshadow with the Pumpkin and Poppy Cosmetics foiled again mixing media. Just put a little bit drop, and I'm using a flat smudge brush. Just press the loose eyeshadow into that mixing media and create like a wet paste and apply this on my lid, basically just the whole lid area, the mobile lid area. And then I'm taking the dry pigments and apply this on top of the wet paste just to set the whole makeup look. I mean the whole eyeshadow, so this way they won't move. And then I'm taking the Bdellium Tools, this is the 785, which is a big fluffy blending brush, and I'm taking the Inglot Studio Mattifying face powder just to blend out the edges and make it look more blurred out, so it looks more diffused this way. Then I'm taking Physicians Formula. This is the felt tip liquid black eyeliner, and I'm just lining the top lash line first and then slightly win it out in the end, and then I made a sort of like a almost like a cat eye but more like a winged eyeliner. And then I used the Blinc Mascara Amplified, which is a sort of more separating like a mascara. This is not very dramatic, so I'm just apply like one coat on the top lashes only. Then I'm taking the brow wiz from Anastasia's Beverly Hills. This is the I think medium blonde or ash blonde. Oh no, wait, this is the medium shade. I'm just lightly filling my eyebrows and use the spoolie on the other end to comb through so they look a little bit more natural but still kind of groomed. And I'm just taking a little bit concealer to sort of define the eyebrows, both on top and underneath the arches. So just clean up the edges. And then I also kind of clean up underneath the wing. I want to keep the bottom eyelid area very clean. So the focus is just kind of on the top. And then I went back into the Three's Crowd pigments and just sort of went over the area above the winged eyeliner, so just darken up the color a little bit, and then again use the fluffy blending brush to blur out the edges, so this way the color is still kind of showing through. I don't want it to be all washed out. And I'm taking All Natural Face Vegan Blush in Barbie, which is a really pretty cream blush. It's like this Barbie pink color, and I'm taking the dual fiber contour brush from Real Techniques. I'm just dabbing this color onto the apples of my cheeks. It's very light as you can see, but I'm going to layer blushes for the look. Then I'm taking the Pumpkin and Poppy Cosmetics Rose Gold Blush, which is a really pretty mineral blush. And I'm just using the same brush and layer this powder blush on top of the All Natural Face cream blush. So it will look really nice, and then it will last pretty long as well. So make sure just blend out the colors. You don't want a blotch of pink on the apples of your cheeks, so I definitely took some time to like blend out the edges. Then I'm taking the My Girl more like a highlighting blush. It's like a pale pink with really a lot of shimmer in it. Well, not that much shimmer, like pearlized shimmer to it. This is also from the limited edition Valentines 2014 collection from Glamourdolleyes. I already did review on this, so I've just applied that on the cheekbones and a little bit on the brow bone. Then I mixed the Nylon and Lovecraft lip tars from OCC. I mixed them up so I can get a perfect kind of like a Barbie pink, metallic Barbie pink color. I'm just filling up the entire lips with this mixture of so like a pale metallic pink with a hot pink. Now I'm taking Ozone 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil from Urban Decay. It's a clear lip pencil. It's supposed to prevent your lip color from feathering. So I'm just lining the entire outer edge of my lips to prevent any feathering from the lip tarts, because they can feather a little bit sometimes. And this just completes the sweet look. Yep, that's a close-up as you can see. Now let's move on to the sour look. Okay, so this is the sour look that I came up with. Mainly I'm thinking about citrus color. So it's like fruits and, you know, citrusy stuff that's kind of sour. So I removed the lip color and then I put some Jack Black lip balm on it. I'm taking a clean spoolie and I just brush out all the eyebrow pencil that I applied earlier as much as I can. So I'm just going like back and forth, and then I use the concealer brush that I had earlier with no other products on it to kind of brush over the brow. Now I'm taking the eye primer again, just using my pinky and apply it on the lower lash line to prep the lower lids. And now I'm going to take this OCC pigments in Datora. So this loose color, it's sort of one of those like reflex, like pink reflex color, and I'm using the Bdellium Tools 780, which is a pointy pencil brush, just dabbing this color onto the inner corner and inner corner mainly. And then I'm using Electric Lemonade from Glamourdolleyes and apply this color on the lower first half of the lid or the inner tear duct. And then I'm taking Going Green. This is Cosmetic Couture's collaboration with Glamourdolleyes, and it's a really pretty like yellowish green color, and I'm just applying this on the outer half of the lower lids, so it looks like this. And then I'm taking the Love Sick, which is from the Valentines 2014 Glamourdolleyes limited edition color. This is a sort of like a matte red color. I'm taking that, just kind of sketch out a line with a pencil brush on the upper lid, mainly almost like drawing a diagonal line from the inner corner up towards the end of your brow, so making that diagonal line. And I'm just sketching out first with the pencil brush, and then I'm going to take Sedona Lace. This is the EB 15, and this is a pointed blending brush, and I'm taking that same Lovesick matte red eyeshadow. I'm going to sort of just start blending out this color up towards my brows. I know this is really crazy, but I'm going for like a more like a dramatic, crazy look here. Yeah, so just keep blending up the color, and yeah, and then just like blend out, and then put a little bit more towards the inner like bridge, like towards the bridge of your nose. And I'm taking the fluffy brush with the face powder again to blur out the edges and kind of tone down the overall redness. You don't want it to be like too red, but this is a pretty nice way, you know, using like translucent powder or face powder to kind of blur out the edges. Then I'm taking Glamourdolleyes. This is Girl Crush, and it's also from the Valentine 2014 limited edition. And this is sort of like a medium shimmery metallic red, I think. I'm taking the same brush and just taking taking the shadow, applying this, kind of layering this on top of Lovesick. So you just create some sort of like a gradient look, but it'll also make the pink a little bit more red. And then I'm also kind of buffing this color right into the front of my eyebrows, so it looks kind of like it's blending upwards. You know, you want that kind of I don't know, just that blurred out edges. And I'm taking Datora again, and just using that and put that on to highlight my brow bones, since this has a pink reflex to it, so it kind of gives sort of a dimension. And then I'm taking acid green pencil from NYX, and I'm lining this on the lower lash line. not really on the waterline, just the lower lash line. And this kind of reminds me of lime, and the yellow just reminds me of lemon, and then the pink is like strawberry, and the red is like raspberry and stuff like that. And I'm taking the pencil brush, just smudge out the liner a little bit into the yellow eyeshadow, so it doesn't look like it's a harsh, just a stripe of harsh green liner. So yeah, so it just looks like that. And then I'm taking the limited edition Glamourdolleyes blush from Valentine's 2014. This is Ruthless, which is that super neon hot pink color, and it's a sort of like a matte finish. I'm using the same dual fiber contour brush from Real Techniques, and I'm using this to do a really crazy harsh line, a contour line, making a fish face, and I'm blending this onto the temples and also the side of my forehead. So I'm going for this really dramatic, almost like editorial kind of look here. So yeah, just using this to contour. Keep in mind I didn't use any bronzers for these two looks. Yeah, so basically I'm just taking this color all the way up and blend, except that you want the hollow of the cheek had that sort of stripe, almost like a harsh line to it. And then I'm taking my foundation brush, which is a dual little stippling brush from e.l.f., with the remaining foundation left on the brush just to clean up the edges, so it will make that contour shape even more sharp, you know. And then I'm removing the lip conditioner from my lips, and I'm mixing two lip tarts again. This is Beta, which is a super bright orange, and then a lip gloss, staying lip gloss, Androgyny. I'm mixing those two to kind of sheer it out the color a little bit. Also, I don't want it to be too much of a like a blood orange color. I want it to be sort of like that perfect tangerine color. I'm taking the small smudge brush, and this is Glamourdolleyes lip gloss called Zoe, and it's vanilla smelling tinted like orangey lip gloss. I'm just using this to kind of sheer down the color even more and also give it more of a glossy effect. Yeah, so I guess that's it. And then I'm taking the Organic Wear Physicians Formula mascara to darken up my top lashes and also apply a generous amount on the lower lashes. You can use fake eyelashes for this look, definitely can get away with it, but I just decided to darken up the lashes, and this mascara is really good. And then I went back into the highlighter blush, and I just apply more on the brow bones, cheekbones, and then tip of my nose. And I use the Blinc eyebrow mousse in light brunette just to comb through my eyebrows and keep them in place. So this finishes my sour look. Like I said, this was more inspired by like citrus colors, and I want to do something kind of dramatic and totally opposite from the sweet look. And I think, yeah, this is not really wearable, but thank you for watching.